What's up, guys? Ian here, coach of your Ladner Lanturn. Let me just check my calc is all updated. Yes, it is. Bringing you guys our Week 2 match, taking on Jackinev and the Memphis Ursarings in Hive. Courtesy of Nacho, this is, well, not just suggestion, this is a little bit of a more zoomed-in battle. If you haven't seen the team builder, you should definitely check that out. I go way in depth with what I'm bringing, and I'm very scared about a lot of stuff. There's the Mega Cham. Okay, so have fun. And ignore spectators in case he links us to the server. Biggest Rotom-Heat, no Inteleon, Mesprit. Not surprised to see the Rhyperior. No Arachnid is actually kind of good for me. It means my Crobat is a lot less useful in this game, and is probably just a revenge killer from Mega Cham, or Hydra, or Mesprit, or whatever. I could still lead it, but I don't know if I really want to. I could pretty much just lead Blastoise against a lot of stuff here, because I don't think Mesprit has a way of dealing with me. I mean, it could like Thunder Wave or something. I could also just lead Beedrill, which is my win condition. Lol. Hoopa's pretty useless in this game, if I'm being honest. Tracheon could be a good lead to get up rocks against my opponent as well. I can't touch the Aegislash though. I kind of just want to lead Blastoise, and if I'm against like Rhyperior or Rotom, I maybe just click Scald. Maybe Blastoise isn't my win condition in this game, and maybe I just go to break right off the bat. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do that. I don't have a great idea of how I want to play this game now that I don't see Arachnid. I was set on a lead plan with Arachnid, and I'm not really sure. Like, I could see pretty much everything leading here, and so it's really difficult for me to gauge where I should actually be going with that. I think, like, Hydra would U-turn turn 1. Okay, so Blastoise versus Rotom. Alright. So, I came out first, which leads me to believe that I'm faster. And Scald isn't killing, but I could just use this to break this right here, which makes my life with Beedrill a lot easier later. Or I could Smash. I kind of feel like a T-Wave would come out, though, from something. Do I honestly just Smash here? There isn't a lot of counterplay at +2 to me just smashing, so I'm actually just going to Smash. It really depends if he's got Thunder Wave or not. And if he goes for Thunder Wave, then something still dies. I should outspeed Scarf Hydra with my spread. Yeah. Which would be the only relevant Scarf for this game. It's the fastest thing that could possibly be in the game besides a Totemize Aegislash. And I actually think that might be around the same. Let me just calc this real quick. So 324, hold up, 486, which is more than 480 that Aegislash would get from max speed of Totemize. So yeah, there's the Volt Switch, 69. He is actually faster than me. It's very surprising. I guess I can't judge this very well. This is also offensive Rotom, but not too offensive. No, yeah, that's pretty offensive. That's max timid, probably. I guess I could be modest too. Would modest SB me though? Yeah, modest would still SB me, and it could still be modest. I thought, like, I know you can judge it with like pressure and like different abilities going first, but I thought that it would show me that I was faster than the Rotom. It's kind of strange. Now, would I Oko Mesprit at +2? Like, honestly, smashing with this isn't bad at all. Because okay, I'm not going to Oko the Mesprit at +2. And I'll die to it for sure. But I get a fat chunk off on absolutely anything. Mega Cham shouldn't be able to kill me with Fake Out from here, right? $23 to $27. So Fake Out into Bullet Punch would kill me if he were to go Mega Cham. But I don't, like I talked about this in my team builder, I'm not sure why you would want to bring priority against the Lele team on Metacham. Like I feel like it would want Thunder Punch or Ice Punch. High Jump Kick. Okay, Aegislash comes in. So, I'm not sure what this is going to want to do. I mean, I guess King's Shield, but Scald is like my best play. And we're just going to break something that is otherwise walling Beedrill. Rotom is the other thing that is walling Beedrill, and I could understand if this was Scarf Rotom for that purpose. I could understand if it was Scarf Rotom or Scarf Hydro, to be honest. Either of those would be good. So we're set up now. I had Rock Slide on here for Araquanid, which didn't come, so I'm essentially running 3 moves right now. I should outspeed the entire team now. I'm not sure if this is going to die in shield form. Especially defensive shield form. No, this is taking like no damage. No kinds of damage. It's actually taking like 38 to 40%. This checks this a lot better than I thought it would. What if I was running Dark Pulse over Rock Slide? I would have been 2-shotting. Okay, I did 86 and I burned it. So this is offensive as hell. And it's especially offensive. Good. Good, good. So, leads me to believe I can just bring in Hoopa. And click Fury, I think. I don't really see a reason not to just click Fury. The switch into Fury is like Hydra, which I go Terrakion on every time. So I just click Fury. Like, I don't want to take the -1. So we just click Fury. Because it'll break through King's Shield protection here. So this is like really offensive Aegislash to take that much. From +2 Scald. 86. If it's in Blade form. Actually, it's not that offensive. It's not that offensive. But if it were perhaps max HP, then yeah, no, this is especially defensive for sure, actually. Okay, so my defense dropped, but Aegislash is dead. One of the things that was stopping Beedrill from putting in the work. Although I'm not really sure how I'm going to set up Beedrill in this game, so my win condition idea is probably going to be going out the window. If Rhyperior comes in, I just click Energy Ball. If Rotom comes in, I stay in and I Fury again. If Metacham comes in, I go hard Victini. If Mesprit comes in, I probably go Crobat. If Hydra comes in, I go Terrakion. So I've kind of got a plan of what I want to do with this turn now. 1 for 1 so far. Not bad, not bad. It would be really nice to start off the season with a win at some point. First win is always the hardest, as they say. Metacham is definitely a problem. Okay, so Metacham comes in. I'm not staying in on this. I'm going hard Victini every single time. He's probably like, oh, he's got no switch-ins. Yeah, well, I've got Rocky Helmet Victini, so this is a switch-in. Rock Slide! Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. He was predicting the Crobat. That's insane. Huh. That is great prep. That is fantastic prep. So that's over any kind of, so it's 73. So that's about a roll for Jolly. Shadow Ball's going to do, I mean, it's fairly negligible damage. Okay, I feel like this is Scarfed. 21. Switching that into a V-Create, right? So I did 21.6. is a... Okay, so this is just like max HP Rotom. I don't really see a reason not to go Hoopa. Except that Mega Cham comes in anyways. So we live in a world now where I can't switch into Medicham. Maybe Psyshock is my best play here to just get off damage on this. Hasn't shown me an item. Could be Citrus, could be Super Berry. Either of those would be a thing that could happen. I'm in a pretty precarious position. How much is Crobat actually taking from the Rock Slide? Now that I'll have to switch in Crobat, essentially. Zen Headbutt would be doing... Zen Headbutt would kill me, actually. So Rock Slide basically covered both options there. And Rock Slide is doing a fat chunk as well. I think I should just go for damage. Because it sets up Beedrill better for later. This Rhyperior is like the only thing in the way of my Beedrill doing things, and I lost my way to kill it. It's faster than me. So this is Scarf Rotom, and it's like max HP Scarf Rotom. Based on the damage. We'll see if Hydra comes in here. I probably should have U-turned, thinking that this was Scarfed. If Hydra comes in... I mean, it could be double Scarf. Mesprit comes in. Okay. So that's a thing. And I guess I'm gonna U-turn into Hoopa. Right? Or do I Shadow Ball here and just sack this? No, I can keep this as a sack to the Medicham. So I think I U-turn into Hoopa. Or I U-turn into Crobat. So I shot to 10. I need to find out what's going on with the damage on this Mesprit. So I struck to 10. Leads me to believe it's bulky. In fact, it's physically bulky. Almost entirely. If it had U-turn, it's probably got rocks. It's probably the rocker. Rhyperior is probably offensive. Okay, so I don't really want to deal with that. The thing is that Psychic against Crobat is really decimating too. And like we can't assume that it's not going to have any special attack, but Crobat is getting like 2-shot by no investment Psychic. And I'm not really doing anything back. I'm in a pretty bad spot this game. Fellstinger isn't going to kill from this high either. No. Fellstinger is not even close to killing from this high. As much as I want to sack to Mega Cham, I think my play is to go for Shadow Ball. 30. It's not the best option there. Okay, so Trick Room is interesting. He'll probably opt to go for U-turn now, and then go Rhyperior. Actually, this is bad either way, but I think I'm going to go Tracheon on this U-turn, what I expect to be U-turn, yeah. Into the Rhyperior he goes. I'm very defensive. I'm not sure if this would kill me, but if he's like Banded, it might. Trick Room is an interesting strat here. So Rhyperior, Choice Band, Earthquake decimates me. It could go for Swords Dance too. Crobat's a pretty obvious play. Sacred Sword's not really doing anything for me. This is my Hydra switch in, so I kind of just lose to Hydra at this point if it's Scarfed. And I can't do anything about that, really. I can go for Rocks here, which is kind of a bad play. Although it makes Beedrill's life a lot easier. This is pretty offensive. I think maybe Sacred Sword is my play here. Or going Crobat on what I expect to be an Earthquake. Like, the Rock move is so obvious. If I switch, it's just incredibly obvious. Okay, so it was Earthquake this time. I could sack Victini here. I went back. There's the rocks. I sack Victini this turn. And we've successfully worn out Trick Room now. And then I go Hoopa. And we click Energy Ball. I think he'd be tempted to stay in because it looks like I have absolutely nothing to touch this. And I could click an Ice move here, so I'm not sure why you'd go Hydra. I think this is his best play, is to stay in. I'm kind of just pulling differential back at this point. I think this game is pretty much lost. Energy Ball should kill this. It's max HP though, right? It's not going to run speed. I mean, if it's max HP and no Spadef, then I kill. Could go Rotom as well. Mesprit's not in range of Fellstinger, which would be a potential win condition for me. Except the Rotom is scarfed anyways, so it doesn't really matter. But I would need Rhyperior Dead for that win condition to be active regardless. So I need Rhyperior Dead and Rotom gone for Beedrill to win. It's kind of asking a little bit too much. Maybe I should have preserved Blastoise. I thought for sure this Rhyperior would have Dragon Tail for Blastoise. Because otherwise it's basically just setup butter, right? Like, it either dies or I get a free smash on it, which is a pretty obvious prediction. Could be Pasho Berry, though, to live a hit in Dragon Tail. Would it even be able to? I don't really need to calc that. It's pretty irrelevant. He actually goes into the Mesprit, which is insane. Now, this is one of the only things that I would be able to get off. So he's scouted my Energy Ball now. This is one of the only things I would be able to get off. I'm pretty sure this is really slow Mesprit. Like, it looked very bulky. I'm just going to attack what's in front of me. Okay, Hydra comes in. I probably should have clicked Ice Punch. Now, this is probably another U-turn. 30. But it doesn't really make sense for me not to just click, like, just attack what's in front of me. Hyperspace Fury. Yeah, this is not really bulky at all. U-turn? Dragon Dance. I forgot this got that. It's kind of a unique set. I like that. Dragon Dance, +1 attack. Let's say that you're Jolly. With Earthquake. I think it gets Earthquake. Not killing. Aqua Tail did. What? Oh, it's Orb. Yeah, I didn't calc boosting item. So I think that's it. I think that is the entire game, I would imagine. Don't really see a way out of this for me. Because it's definitely outspeeding Beedrill. So I guess I go Crobat, let it take some Rocky Helmet chip. Maybe I Brave Bird here, or maybe I Roost and let it take a couple rounds. 66. I'm not Rocky Helmet though, is the thing. So we die. Takes a bunch of recoil. I mean, I guess I'm getting one kill out of this. I guess I'm taking this down to a 4-0. So I can't really kill Rhyperior. That's the thing. I guess it's worthwhile for me to go Beedrill just in case I do outspeed, which seems very odd. But if I go Beedrill and I can get off a Fellstinger, then maybe I can win this game. If Rotom like misses Overheat and doesn't kill me with Volt Switch. No, he's out. He outspeeds me, so that's fine. I didn't really have another play there, and now I just go Hoopa. I think Medicham probably just kills me. I would imagine that Medicham probably just kills me here. Man, played this very poorly. I'm not sure how I could have done any better. Like, this matchup was really weird for me, because in this game in particular, like, with this build that he brought, I think that Lele was really good. And I probably should have just edited my team to bring Lele, because Lele looked amazing against this squad, and I didn't bring it. And that was really bad prep on my part. Okay, Mesprit comes in. So I guess give me something here. Something dies, right? Like, I can just click Fury and something dies. He's faster. What? I was running speed. Okay, then. Alright, well, I don't get that. I'm pretty confident that I changed my build to run speed, and he's a Trick Room Mesprit that looked to be max HP. At the very least. I don't remember what else I said. Did I have speed on my Hoopa? Yeah, I had some speed on my Hoopa to outspeed this. So he was running more than 20 speed, because it should have been a speed tie. So he was either running 20 speed or more than 20 speed on a Trick Room Mesprit. That's interesting. Yeah, we got body bagged, man. I don't know what to say about that. Like, Lele would have been so much better than something on this team. Rockslide and Metacham just really screwed me. And I didn't have a switch into that because my team is not defensive at all. So I might need to look at switching things up. Or maybe it's just that Metacham in particular was the biggest issue and I couldn't deal with that. But there are other matchups where I'm going to run into the same problem, including next week where we play a Mega Glade with Ben and the Baltimore Orioles. So keep an eye out for that match, and I'll catch you guys then.